right. With that, we're going to move into one of our favorite and most neglected, I'd argue, channel tool providers. Messenger marketing has been around for years. It's changed in a few different ways, shapes, and forms, but it has always been one of these, what's the right way to say it? Optimizations on top of your existing strategy. You're making great money with email. Maybe you've also got SMS, and then you add a layer of Messenger on top, and conversion rates increase. Abandoned cart rates go abandoned cart recovery rates go up, abandoned cart rates go down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good. And there's also ways to even cross-sell and upsell right there within Messenger. Plus, it feels like good two-way communication, and it doesn't cost you an SMS penny for a message. So there's all sorts of good things that happen with SMS. So we've got Bridgie here from Recard, who's going to explain the process and blow your mind with some amazingly powerful strategies for Messenger marketing. How's it going?
Hi, Derek. Thanks. I'm doing well. How are you today?
Doing great. We are in the middle of it, in the thick of it. I'm already learning some things that I haven't heard before from Wonderment and Peel, especially because data insights can come from like every which kind of angle that you just don't expect, you know. And so it's really can be powerful stuff. If you want to go ahead and share your screen, we'll add that to the session, and then we'll let you take it away. Here, I'll switch the logo in the corner as well. I know people have gotten a little quiet, a little complacent in the back there, but tell us how the sessions are going for you, what your favorite takeaway is, what you're going to change in your business. I'd love to hear in the chat. All right, adding this to the screen looks great. I'm going to let you take it away, and I'm going to disappear into the background.
Okay, thank you, Derek. Hi, guys, and welcome to the BFCM Best Practices. My name is Briggy, and I'm the head of marketing at Recard. And thank you, Derek, for the quick intro of Recard. And I'm also very happy today because now I will talk about what the proper messaging strategy looks like. And I will also give you 3 tactics that you can guys implement right after the session ends, and something that will help you smash Q4. And I will also talk about not just about Messenger, but today I will also show you some interesting SMS features. So overall, I'm very happy to be here for a quick 15 minutes video where I will talk about BFCM predictions and for mobile marketing this year, and how to best prepare for the BFCM craze, and generally just what to do to stay top of mind of the customers, what to avoid to maximize the BFCM success, and of course just a special surprise. And I didn't put it here, but each slide and strategy will show you our SMS features and how to marry SMS and Messenger together. So first of all, for those people who are unfamiliar with Recard, Recard is one of the most comprehensive mobile marketing platforms, helping 13,000 e-commerce brands drive additional revenue through Messenger and now SMS as well. Basically, we help you build your list and drive purchases on autopilot and generate LTV. And right now, as you can see it on the picture, we offer these capabilities via Messenger and SMS too. So now we have Messenger and SMS pop-up that you can customize to your brand look and feel. And we also have the major e-commerce workflows and automations such as the welcome flow or the cart abandoned flow to drive the first purchases and to engage with shoppers at scale. And using Recard, you can also send any kind of purchase or more brand-focused campaigns such as birthday to flash sales or just a simple product launch demo. But before talking too much about Recard and giving you a quick intro of our features and what we would like to, what would be our advice for the BFCM, why does mobile marketing matter and what is it? So consumers sheltering in a place during the winter surge of COVID-19 actually didn't stop shopping. Instead, they turned to the online and mobile channels, subverted expectations about the convenience, and look for generally a greater experience and a stronger connection with retailers. And experts say that today, not just the share of the e-commerce will continue to grow from year to year, but according to the recent statistics, mobile sales are going to reach 54% of the total e-commerce sales, which is huge because it's half of it. And also, if you look into the numbers deeper, what we experience in the e-commerce industry is that today more than 60% of US consumers research and complete their purchase on mobile. And also Shopify statistics show that in the last 2 years, at least half of the traffic and the sales came from mobile devices during the BFCM. So with the acceleration of e-commerce and with these statistics, the ways consumers interact with the businesses will continue to shift. And also nothing indicates that the relevancy of mobile marketing will stop anytime soon. And SMS and Messenger, one of the two most popular channels, will get you closer to the consumers on-the-go shopping and, let's say, mobile-first habits as well. And just to think about and frame where the technology is, it's also important to see what channels we are using right now and how they are connected to each other and to mobile marketing and customer experience in general. So email has a fantastic experience, and you can customize and make very beautiful and on-brand emails. And also there are tons of use cases available, so you can easily get started. However, we also know that email has only a 15% open rates and around a 2-3% click and reply rate as well. And you can be sure that your message can easily land into the promotional folder as well. Why SMS can offer you a 90% open rate, a higher CTR, a 15% CTR actually, and given the nature of it, usually 45% of the shoppers reply to SMS marketing, so you can easily connect with the potential shoppers and start building relationship with them at scale. And using Messenger, a minimum 80%, it offers you a minimum 80% of open rate, which is also great, and a 20 or 30% click-through rate as well. And you can also be sure that your message won't go into someone's promotional folder. And when it comes to the experience, so yes, email will remain the backbone of e-commerce businesses, but mobile marketing channels, even when we are talking about apps or SMS or Messenger, they are more reactive, effective, and immediate channel and kind of more accessible as well. And generally, with many shoppers exclusively online, the brands will need to change their interaction with potential visitors, because the one way, let's say, the mass-produced traditional channels won't build a relationship or establish trust anymore. Because right now, today's customer expect an exceptional and seamless and personalized experience, and SMS and Messenger is one of the perfect channels that can give you that. So the pro tip, or just to frame where Recard is right now, don't just run SMS, use Facebook Messenger for a comprehensive mobile marketing strategy, and use multiple channels under one platform. And the reason is, so winning during the BFCM is no longer about who offers the biggest discount. It's about who plays the smartest strategy and reaches their audience where they are most active. That's why we started developing and improving our features to offer a cohesive mobile marketing strategy that includes the two most commonly used channels of communication to be more professional and personal as well. So with Recard, now you can get started with SMS marketing and use Facebook Messenger under one platform. And one of the biggest, let's say, advantage of using this platform is that consumers are familiar with these channels and brands are also prioritizing them too. So today, more than 80% of people prefer to receive offers via SMS. But the issue, or also the opportunity, is that only 30% of customers actually receive SMS messages from their businesses they patronize. And why, or compared to email, you can be sure that 100% or close to 100% of your SMS will reach its recipients without ending up in a promotional folder. So it's a very, very huge benefit compared to email, which yes, still remain the backbone of the e-commerce businesses. But the new channels, you will have more, not the new channels, but you will have more opportunity on mobile channels as well. So SMS is a kind of, let's say, the next big thing that brands and consumers started to focus. And also with Messenger, we basically give you one of the biggest opportunity to reach out to people directly, and the opportunity to create one-on-one valuable conversational skill while giving them a really strong, one of the best customer experience given the nature of these channels. So yeah, Recard is known its powerful capabilities to set up Facebook Messenger campaigns, but now we are going to work with brands with you this season to help you get started with SMS too. So now, as we know the importance and relevancy of mobile marketing, let me show you how to stand out in the crowd during this BFCM, because yes, it's still one of the biggest season or biggest quarter. So one of the best tips is to start early, stay consistent during, and continue after. But how to do that? So just a very, very small and quick intro with Recard Mobile Optimized SMS pop-up. You can make the mobile subscription experience really seamless. because basically with just 2 taps on their phone, they can subscribe to your SMS list. And here's a good example of how Mama Says does this with the SMS welcome pop-up for the mobile visitors. So since most of online shoppers visit websites from small screen sizes or devices, they are more likely to convert and subscribe on these pop-ups. So use SMS welcome pop-ups and start early to grow your subscriber list. And to make it more enticing, you can use offers like early access, additional discounts, and product wishlist to appeal it to the buyer. And I know it can sound, let's say, a little bit fluffy, but to end well, you need to start well as well. So make your BFCM SMS marketing campaign a success and start with the basic. So just when we are talking about big brands or more mature brands, they usually start planning for BFCM in January. And the point is, it's never too early to start planning. Your priority should be to start early. July and August are the ideal to begin the preparations, but better start soon than never. And secondly, brainstorm to find and make differentiator items relevant. So these could be things like free or discounted shipping, return or exchange policies, or you can make use of your reviews and testimonials for campaigns. Ensure you also note how you will be using the different kind of segments and automations as well, and ensure that your sign-up forms and other marketing automations are kind of aligned this strategy. And one of the other advice that we would love to give everybody is to relook your segmentation before you send out any campaign or set up a campaign, because the better you segment, the better results you will be and you will get. So after having worked with thousands of online stores, also when it comes to Messenger and right now with SMS, some of the winning segments include based on purchases and purchase history, and the campaign-based, such as clicked or didn't click on certain items or call to actions or campaigns, to understand the consumer motivations. And always try to put together strategies to increase your SMS list through other channels, such as Messenger or social media platform or an email. The goal is to drive as much traffic to your BFCM pages or your storefront in general, as well as to focus on the early acquisitions. And also, I know it sounds a kind of very, very basic advice, but still a lot of brands sometimes forget to review their journey and the technical readiness of their storefront. So make sure that your page speed is up to the mark and no plugin or feature is breaking. It's also a good idea to prepare your site for quick browsing using different kind of product category pages or BFCM categories, filters or pages. And lastly, it's also a good idea to make sure that all your links work and there are no type errors. And lastly, one of the things that I would like to highlight is also focus on the acquisition traffic and use a kind of blended approach. So get more people to opt in while being able to drive the first purchases. And what we suggest to every brand is to 2 weeks before the BFCM, switch your marketing and sales copy to get early access to the BFCM sales. So when the BFCM actually happens and starts, you should not focus getting more subscribers, but making sure that these kind of subscribers will proceed to the funnel and will buy something from you at the end of the day. And as I mentioned in the previous slide, the mobile version of your website should work seamlessly. And this especially includes your pop-ups. They need to take into account how your audience in a specific location is more likely to respond and to what. So, for example, if you take a look at the pop-up strategy below, the one on the left is less likely to get the conversions, as the BFCM shoppers are in too much of a hurry to fill out long forms or type in their email addresses on the mobile devices, while on the contrary, changing the strategy to target US-based visitors with a 2-tap SMS welcome pop-up and the rest of the world with the Messenger pop-up, you can make it faster for mobile shoppers to subscribe to your BFCM list. So basically, based on the geolocation of the audience, recommend altering the pop-up strategy to collect subscribers. We break the strategy into 2 parts: use SMS pop-up for the US audience and Messenger for the rest of the world. And if you want to make the most out of your Messenger pop-up, provide a site-wide discount and add the extra 5% if they are subscribed to your email and SMS list. This is because firstly, people will subscribe to your messenger list, which is a real gateway because you already have one list. And in order to get that extra discount, they will also give you their email addresses or phone numbers. So you will subscribe them to that channel too. So basically this way, with 4 taps, you will get 2 owned channels, which is simply amazing because this way you can really grow your messenger, email, and SMS list very, 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 very fast, very rapidly. So just let's talk about a little bit about current SMS results and take a look at the BFCM plans that is a health and wellness brand. This is very little and a quick little case study that we had run. This was in the first 3 months of onboarding BFCM plans for SMS for Recard. And since then, they have generated over 730,000 attributed revenue in 3 months and more than 90,000 SMS subscribers as well. And from that $730,000 attributed revenue, they generated 300,000 attributed revenue from the welcome flows and 200,000 attributed revenue from the abandoned carts and SMS campaigns. And one of the most, let's say, kind of biggest achievement is that basically one single SMS campaign of sales paid a full year of Recard, including the customer success management as well, the dedicated client strategy. So if you are a small brand without big budget, but you want to grow your store and start looking for a solution that delivers results with a great ROI while getting a dedicated success manager, Recard is designed for you. And the second tip regarding to the BFCM is to don't forget to set up and double check the critical, the essential e-commerce automation workflows. This primarily includes 2 types of campaigns, the welcome flow or welcome campaign and the cart abandonment. The welcome SMS marketing campaigns will ensure the subscribers to start to gather even before the BFCM kicks in. Remain engaged with your brand and the upcoming offers. The goal is here to let them know that they are subscribed to the BFCM list and also what they should expect to hear from you. And the second is the abandoned cart recovery automation. And this is because in most industries, the cart abandonment rate can be as high as 80%, especially during the BFCM period when you are competing with way too many businesses. So you need to make sure that you have a foolproof way of reminding shoppers what they have left behind in order to capture it. And to be able to set up these e-commerce automations and SMS, you need different kind of platforms such as mobile marketing apps like Recard. We help you let's set up these automations right from the point of collecting subscribers with the welcome pop-up that I showed you previously to sending out timely and very relevant messages on SMS as well. And lastly, my third advice is to don't forget to deploy your promotional calendar across the messaging channels. So kind of reflecting on how to marry and use these 2 channels in tandem is basically announce a new product and the upcoming sale or a company update across your contactable SMS audience, as you can see it here, and utilize sponsored messages, which is just really the technical name of what you're doing. So basically the same like an SMS to complement SMS to ensure you're reaching as many eyeballs as possible. So for example, you can announce an early Black Friday sale via sponsored messages, or you can create a product bundle using 1, 2, 3 different call to actions to kind of personalize the experience and route to customers to the most appropriate place, or just simply send a simple birthday message to show you how you care about them. Generally, BFCM is one of the biggest opportunities for online stores to boost sales. And we also know that there are many ways to do it, but we have to think creatively. The reason why, because today customers look for more than just discount. And so it's a really good idea if you can think of how your brand can add more value to the customers, to the potential shoppers, and offer them a better experience than you did it last year. And kind of try to based on the ways in which you can emphasize the shoppers you buy more. So you can run promotions, the birthday messages, product bundles, and you really need to deploy your promotional calendar across the different kind of messaging channel. And if you enjoyed this presentation, well, the good news is that we have a whole new guide listed in our website. This is the URL. And this guide is full of actionable ideas to help you stand out in the crowd with your SMS marketing strategy. And we also have broken down the strategy to 3 phases. So what to do before BFCM, what to do after, and what to do during the BFCM. And you will also get thousands of examples on creative sales ideas and how to distinguish yourself with a unique voice. And we also dig into tactics that drive the holiday sales as well. So if you're interested in how you can combine how you can combine these channels together, how you should use them to make the most out of your mobile shoppers or potential mobile shoppers, let us turn your store visit into valuable subscribers, and let us grow your revenue on autopilot through the automation and generate LTV through campaigns. We will equip you with almost a 100% delivery rate when it comes to SMS, and the average 13 ROI on SMS, and up to 20x more effective opt-ins compared to the standard solution, because it's really seamless and you can customize it to your brand look and feel. And Messenger also, besides a good and strong ROI and a good return on spend as well, you can actually achieve a 30% cheaper acquisition cost. And that being said, if you're interested in getting started with Recard, we offer a completely kind of free 2-week fully paid trial of SMS and Messenger platform. So we will have a quick intro call with them. You will start the onboarding with one of our customer success manager, and we discuss what the account will look like or should look like. And then at the end of the trial, you can decide whether or not you want to move forward with this. And as you can, and if you check our Shopify App Store reviews, we have more than 6,600 5-star reviews, which is amazing. And if you review them, you will find that the vast majority of them are about how for our team is. And that's one of the reasons why I love Recard. So we have a group of passionate people that are really here to help, because these are really crazy channels with a lot of nuances, especially when it comes to SMS. But Messenger also has its own policies and kind of rules. And we really love working with people to make them successful. So if you are interested how SMS and Messenger works together, what is Recard SMS features, and you would like to give us and you would like to experience it with a free trial, go to recard.com and /demo, book a call with us, and tell them you are from this event, and we can't wait to see you on this call. And that is it, Derek. I appreciate your time.
Awesome. So I was going to bite my tongue here because I wasn't sure how much I was allowed to say on the SMS functionality side of things, but here we are. So it's official. You're telling people.
Yes. It was also kind of very excited, let's say, last couple of months, because we also onboarded some merchants, try to figure out the strategy and what really works with them, and also our engineering team is busy. So yeah, we are really excited, and also we have a good kind of experience. I mean, the results that we are getting from SMS and really how to marry these channels together is, it's kind of really amazing.
That's so awesome. So bringing your like best in class like functionality, form building, flows, sequences, segmentation, and all of that stuff across channel is going to really make this an unstoppable force. I'm looking forward to seeing Recart continue to grow with this channel diversification. And if people aren't like this is big news for real for those listening and in the audience today. I'm really excited to see how your existing merchants adopt SMS on your platform, and how new merchants have an integrated strategy specifically around what you showed, which is maybe starting in Messenger and from there grabbing their phone number and then doing a campaign across the channels. Multiple touch points means multiple opportunities to get a message in front of them and convert users in a way that is not going to be too aggressive. It's really about where they want you to talk to them and the best way to communicate with them. So I love it. Awesome. Here we will I've shared, by the way, the links here. You can install Recard at ecomtech.link/Recart. And if you'd like to book a demo with their team, go to recart.com /demo. Tell them e-commerce tech sent you over, and they'll be sure to take extra good care of you. Awesome. Bridgie, thanks so much. We're going to move right into our next session.
Thank you, Derek. Appreciate the time.
Always a pleasure.